after 2 weeks of Power Barre, this fusion between functional training and bar, we're gonna go back to foundation. Today, we'll be working with our ankle weights. You're just gonna need them around your wrist. And we're gonna work with a set of blocks, all right? You don't need anything else, just you and the mat. So grab everything you need and just meet me right back here onto the mat. We're gonna start with our quick warm-up. Come face the short edge of your mat. Soft bend around the knees, drop the shoulders. Oh, just try to arrive, relax. Play with your body weight from your heels to your tippy toes. Good. You can soften your gaze, even close the eyes. You can bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Good. Just try to tune in. Big presses in, big presses out. Reach your arms up to the sky. Take a big breath in, lengthening your spine. Then just fold over the legs, send your booty back. Keep a nice bend around the knees. Your head is now heavy, arms are heavy. Feel free to just swing the hips side to side. Big presses in and a big breath out. Beautiful. So if your body allows you to do so, drop your hands onto the mat and slowly shoot your left leg at the back. Bring your left knee down. Bring your hands over your right thigh. You're gonna start to pump your right leg. So you let your hips slide at the front and then slide back. Big presses in, big presses out. Since we're working with our yoga blocks today, feel free to grab your blocks right away and use them as a support here. Adjust as needed. Make sure you keep your chest up and broad. Keep gazing right in front of you. Beautiful. Spine is long. Good. We're gonna hold it at the front. Press onto the right foot. Bring your hands next to your ankle, roll your spine up, reach your arms up, take a big inhale and slowly side it out. Let your hips slide to the front again. Now frame your foot. Take a big step forward with your left foot, shoot your right leg back, bring your right knee down. You can either bring your hands back onto those blocks or feel free to bring your hands over your left thigh. You start to pump that left leg now. Big presses in and out. You just want to do you, okay? Anything that feels good, anything that could help wake up your body in a very mindful way. Big presses in and big breath out. Beautiful. Crown is up always. Can you try to broaden up your chest? We're gonna hold it at the front. Press onto the left foot. Bring your hands next to your left ankle. Roll your spine up. Reach your arms up. Big breath in and then slowly side it out. Let your hips drop and release. All right, we're gonna bring one block off to the side. Keep one in between your thigh. So you wanna squeeze that block in between your upper inner thigh. Meet me on your back. Interlace your fingers like so. Bring your hands behind your head. Let your head be heavy. Now you wanna keep that lovely space in between your chin and your chest and just tiptoe the feet. Good. Keep gazing at the sky and we're gonna start right away with a few crunches here. Big breath out, big breath in. So now you wanna try to tune in with your center right away. Make sure you can find your alignment in between your pelvis and your rib cage. Low ribs are coming in. Inhale and exhale. So you take as long as needed. There's no rush. Big breath in on your way down, big breath out on your way up. Elbows are wide. Inhale and exhale. Now can you just try to squeeze a bit more that block? Try to get that extra awareness around your inner thigh and just try to tune in with your pelvic floor. Make sure it works as a team with your diaphragm. Big breath out, big breath in. You want to zip that belly up and in from bottom up, all right? Think about it. And then in 4, we're gonna extend our right leg long. We find teeny tiny crunches, all right? We have 2 more here. Last one, hold your chest up, extend your right leg long, baby crunches here. Big breaths in and out. Just try to see the difference around your center. Big breath out, big breath in. Head is heavy, beautiful. In 4, we're gonna bring both legs into a tabletop, knees over the hips. In 2, and 1. Bend both legs, bring them into a tabletop, go back to crunches, down and up. Down and up, nice. Give me 8 more, and then we're just gonna try to drop the legs off to the right side. Legs will be hovering. In 2 and 1. Keep your chest up. Twist the legs to the right, back to crunches, down and up, down and up. Now we're gonna kick on your obliques. Try to tune in with your side body. Big breath out, big breath in. Remember that space in between your chin and your chest. You're not pulling on your head. Head is heavy, beautiful. You're gonna hold your chest up in 4. Then we're gonna try to peel off our tailbone in 2 and 1. Hold it here. Bring your hips up and down. Hips up and down. Beautiful. Squeeze that block. Big inhale, big exhale. 4 more. And then we meet in a high plank. Hands over your blocks. Into. Last one. Up. Release. Bring yourself back center. Grab that block. Place it down onto your mat. Grab the other block, meet me here. Both hands are onto your blocks. Now, you're gonna start in a tabletop position. Just make sure you're scooping your belly up and in, and then you bring your chest away from that mat. Now, you wanna walk your feet away, meet me in a high plank. Start to jog your knees. Big breaths in and out. Make sure your hands are slightly wider than the shoulders, slightly above your shoulders. You wanna keep your gaze right at the top of your mat. In 2, we transition to crouching tiger high plank. First combo, let's hit it. Let's go. Push your booty back, high plank. Push your booty back, meet me in a high plank. So you wanna drop the booty back and low. Keep your hands grounded onto that block. Scoop your belly up and in, down and up. 4 more, then we meet in a high plank. Whew. We have 2 more. Let's go, team. Meet me back into your high plank. Just drop the knees down. Push your hips at the front. Give me some little push-ups here. Down and up. Down and up. You want to press your chest away from that mat. Keep your gaze at the front. We need 2 more of these, and then we just turn our chest to the left. Okay, push yourself up again. Twist your chest to the left. Let your legs drop. Extend that left leg long. Beautiful. Now, if you need to adjust the block here, feel free to bring that block slightly away from your shoulder. Make sure you're pushing your rib cage away from that mat. From here, bring your fingers next to your temple. Just give me a little twist here. So you want to let your chest drop. Chest faces down onto the mat. Chest opens. Good. Down and up. Make sure you're feeling comfy here. You can tuck your toes on the right side. It might be helpful to ground yourself. Get some extra balance here. Beautiful. Now, every time you open your chest, can you give me a little leg lift? Up and down. Up and down. Beautiful. Keep your core on. So good. Down and up. Down and up. We're gonna hold our left leg up. Keep our chest open to the left. In 2 and 1. Hold it here. Can you bring your left arm long? Now just tap your left leg down. Lift it up. Just little taps. Lift and lower it here. Okay, now can you tune in with your center? Can you scoop that belly up and in? Can you broaden up your chest? Crown is up. Good. Chin is up. If you want to add your arm, feel free to do so. Leg goes up, arm overhead and back down. Tap it down. Lift it up. tap it down. Good. Lift it up, tap it down. Beautiful. Keep going. We have 2 more. Then we bring our arm overhead, leg up, little lifts. Right now, bring your arm overhead, little lifts, little lifts. Can you try to lengthen from your tippy toes all the way up to your fingertips? Up and up. Beautiful, team. We bring our fingers back next to our temple. In, 2 and 1. Fingers back next to your temple. Broaden up that chest. Now just bend and extend that leg. It's a bend and an extend. Now if you want to bring that left arm long again, bend and extend. Wanna add your arm to the game? Let's go. It's a bend and an extend. Bend and an extend. Now your arm and your leg are just like slicing in and out. You want to keep your spine long, hug that belly up and in. We have 2 more. Keep the leg bent. Bring our fingers next to the temple. After that one, let's hit it. Hold your left leg bent. Bring your fingers next to your temple. Now you want to turn your chest down onto the mat. Bring your left elbow onto that mat. Hold it here. Close and open that shape with your leg. So now you're in a scorpion tail. Woo. You'll find a deep bend around your right forearm. Oh, up and down, up and down. Feel free to bring your right forearm onto that block if it feels best. Down and up, teeny tiny lifts. In, 2 and 1. Hold it here. Oh, my booty is on fire. Little lifts. We do have 4 more, and then we twist our chest, face the top edge of the mat again. In, 2 and 1. Push yourself up, twist your chest, face forward, bring the blocks together, turn them around, step your left foot onto the blocks. So you want to make sure you have enough space onto those blocks to really push your foot down. Beautiful. Now broaden up your chest again, tuck your toes on the right side. You're gonna push onto the legs, push yourself up. We go back down, drop it down into a lunge and up. So now we transition straight away in our standing position. Scoop your belly up and in. Remember that if your back knee is talking to you, you want to hinge your chest. Take tensions away from those knees, all right? Down and up. If you want to, let's just add our arms. We're gonna reach our arms overhead. Every time we drop it down, let's hit it. Drop it down, lift it up, drop it down, lift it up. Beautiful. So crown is up. Think about lengthening from your tailbone all the way up to the crown of your head. You're scooping your belly up and in, and every time your arms are coming overhead, make sure those low ribs stay in. All right. 2 more, and then we hold it low. Find tiny dips, just 8 right now. Hold it low, find your balance. Little dips, little dips. We go back to a full range of motion. We're gonna drive our right knee towards the chest. You're gonna need to find power around your legs. In, 2 and 1. Let's hit it. Push and back down, arms overhead if you wish so. Up and down. Good. So you want to keep gazing right in front of you. Good. Find your balance. Down and up. Scoop that belly up and in. Beautiful. In 4, we're gonna hold it high. Knee towards your chest. Keep going. We have 1 more here. Good. Push your knee, drive your knee towards your chest. Now shoot your right leg back. Take a moment, bend your left knee, find your balance here. Make sure your hips are pointing down. Bring your arms long. Now tap that right leg down and up, down and up. Good. So your left foot is grounded onto those blocks. So keep going with those lifts and lower. We're gonna add our arms only if you wish so. Arms overhead when your leg lifts up and down, up and down. Now you wanna make sure your spine stays long, down and up, down and up. In 2, we're gonna hold our arms overhead. Drop the right foot down. Are you ready? tap it down, lift it up. Now drop your right foot down. Slowly meet me with your arms right over your rib cage here. So your right leg, that's your back leg, is long. You're gonna bend, meet me in a lunge. Bend your arms, bend your back leg, and push everything up. Good. So your left knee, that's your front knee, stays bent. Down and up. Scoop your belly up and in. Keep your chest up and broad. Beautiful. Down and up. Good. We're gonna hold our arms over the rib cage, over your bum. Little lifts. Right now, hold it here. Back leg is long. Little lifts. Little lifts. Can you try to squeeze your upper arm towards the rib cage? Good. Up and up. We do have 4 more. Then we have a big transition. Both heels onto the blocks, into, and 1. All right, meet me back center. Step onto those blocks. Bring your heels onto the blocks. Meet me in a first position. Just dip and dip. So you want to bring your body weight at the back. Let me turn around. You keep dipping. It's dip and dip and dip and dip. So you find your external rotation. Heels are pressing against each other. Good. Down and down. Bring a big smile on your face. Drop it down. Drop it down. That's it. Can you open your arms wide? Good. Keep dipping. Down and up. Down and up. Bring your weight at the back as much as you can. Now every time we dip, we want to close our arms in front of the chest. We're going to, and 1. It's a dip, close. So you want to keep a soft bend around your elbows. Crown stays up. Down and up. Down and up. Keep going. That's beautiful. Down and up. We're gonna hold it at the front. Hold it low around the legs. Bend and extend our arms. Into and 1. Hold it low. Just bend and extend. Palms are facing each other. We're gonna hold our arms bent. Press our forearms together. Into and 1. Hold your elbows right in front of the shoulders. You'll find little lifts and little lifts. Good. Up and up. Can you bring your body weight at the back? Press onto those heels. Up and up. Beautiful. We're gonna open and close our arms again. Into, stay low, and 1. Stay low. It's open and close. Big breath in, big breath out. Your weight is at the back. Now feel free to add a dip. If you want, every time we close those arms, it's a dip and a lift. Dip and push. Good. You want to make sure your shoulders are in line with your hips. We go down and up, down and up. We're gonna hold our arms into a goalpost. Keep your crown up. We go into, add a smile, and 1. Big breath in. Hold your arms into a goalpost. Can you just try to lower down onto the legs? Let it burn. Push your arms overhead. Up and down. Up and down. Option for you if you want to. Can you draw those elbows close to the rib cage? And up, down, and up. We're gonna do the same. Add a hinge around the chest. Into and 1. Keep your elbows close to your rib cage. Push your booty back. Hinge your chest. Push your arms overhead and back. It's long and bend. Now try your best to squeeze those shoulder blades. Beautiful. Long and bend. Nice. Wanna add a dip? Let's go for it. Every time you're bringing your elbows close to the rib cage, dip, lengthen, dip, lengthening. Nice. Now can you just give me 2 more? Good. We're gonna hold it low. Hands on your hips right now. Hold it here. Bring your hands over the hips. Dip and dip and dip. We're gonna close and open the knees. Keep your spine long. We go together in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it low. It's close, open, close, and open. Just try to play around those legs. Feel the tension around your muscles. Good. All right, we have 2 more. Then we meet back center. We're gonna hit the second side right now. Bring yourself back into your first position. Stay low. Now push yourself up. High five. Good news. We're just gonna need to transition to that second side. So grab your blocks, set them onto your mat. Bring your right foot over the blocks. Step your left foot back. Slowly bring yourself back center. Find your stance. Find the roots right under your feet. Bring your hands onto your hips to start with. Drop it down into a lunge and lift it up. All right, we drop it down, lift it up. Now you just want to make sure you're really pressing onto the blocks. Your front foot is rooted. You're bending through the back leg. We go down and up. Option for you to add your arms if you want to. We drop it down, arms overhead, back center. Big breath out, big breath in. Now can you just try to tune in with yourself? Can you try to bring your awareness around your rib cage? Can you make sure that every time you're bringing your arms overhead, those low ribs stay in, all right? Down and center. If you feel that your lower back is arching, just give yourself a hot second, find your alignment and jump back in. We're gonna hold it low, find tiny dips. In 2 and 1. Stay low as your body will allow you to stay. Keep your gaze right in front of you. Now you're proud. Can you drop those shoulders? Big breaths in, big breaths out. Just be ready. We're gonna transition to that knee drive back to a lunge. In 4, 3, 2, last one. Push your left knee, drive your left knee towards the chest. Bring yourself back down into a lunge. It's in and down. Same around your rib cage. You want to keep a soft bend around your right knee. That's your front knee. Up and down. Good. Up and down. We're gonna hold that left knee towards the chest in 2. Hold it high. Stay proud right now. Stay here. Now shoot your left leg at the back. Take as long as you need. Find your balance. Bring your arms under that chest. Tap the left foot down. Lift the left leg up. Nice. Now you just want to tune in again. Think about those puppet string. Top of your head, tailbone. Down and up. Down and up. Just think about lengthening. Now, option for you if you want to add those arms. Up and down. Up and down. We're not gonna be here long. You're gazing in a low diagonal. Good. Down and up. I'm kind of losing my balance here. Reaching muscle fatigue. Oh yes. We have 2 more. We're gonna hold our arms overhead. Drop the left foot right now. Hold it here. Drop that left foot down onto the mat. Bring your arms over that rib cage, hands over the bum. Adjust your stance as needed. Now we're gonna bend the back leg, bend your arms, drop into a lunge. Push yourself up. We go down, inhale, up, exhale. That's it. Stay low, stay proud. I know your right leg is feeling it right now. Woo. Down and up. Think about broadening up your chest. Good. Up and down. I can't even turn my head to gaze at you. Woo. I'm losing my balance otherwise. Okay, hold it at the back. Hinge your chest. Little lifts. Little lifts. Okay, just your triceps here. Scoop your belly up and in. Try your best to lengthen that spine. Can you hold your arms over your bum? We're gonna squeeze our arms towards the midline right now. Hold it here. Find a little squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. Beautiful. All right, we have 4 more. Then we drop everything down, left knee onto the mat. In 2 and 1. Slowly drop everything down, left knee onto your mat. Let me turn around. You're gonna bring your left hand onto the block. Adjust as needed. You can bring your left hand slightly away from your shoulder. Now turn your left leg off to the side. Extend your right leg long. Fingers next to your temple. Now just take a moment. Push your hips slightly at the front. Scoop that belly up and in. Low ribs are coming in. Beautiful. You lift and tap that right leg. Up and down. Up and down. That's it. Your crown is up. Now can you also make sure you're pressing your ribcage away from that mat? Good. Up and down. Add a smile option for you if you want to. Lengthen that right arm long. Lift and lower. Good. We go down and up. Remember, you can always tuck your toes on the left side to get that extra stability. Beautiful. We're gonna hold our leg up, bring our right arm overhead, into, and one. Hold everything high. Right arm overhead. Give me some little lifts here. Little lifts. Think about lengthening. Good. Perfect. You keep going. Gonna find strength from bottom up. Press onto those blocks. Press your left knee onto the mat. Good. We're gonna hold our leg up. Drive our right arm over the leg, into, and one. Stay here. Slice your right arm back. Now we bend and extend the leg. Make sure you're feeling settled here, and then maybe option for you to add that arm. Bend, extend, bend and extend. So your arm stays parallel to the mat. In and long. In and long. Two more. Fingers back next to your temples. After that one, let's hit it. Hold that right leg bent, fingers back to your temple. Now drop that right elbow down, close, and open that shape around your leg. Down, your scorpion tail. Down, up, down and up. Your chest faces down. Good. Soften your face. Feel free to bring your right forearm down. Oh, we have 4 more. We're gonna hold it high, find teeny tiny lifts. Whew. Down, up, down and up. Last round of little lifts here. Good. Now we wanna push ourselves up again. In 4. Fingers next to your temples. Into and 1. Push yourself up again. Fingers next to your temples. Lengthen that right leg long. Drop your right foot down. Now just twist and push. That's it. Final push here. Down and up. Good. So your hips keep facing forward while your chest turns down and opens. Good. 2 more, team. Then we meet in a high plank. Perfect. Last one. Twist it in. Opening. Now slowly bring yourself facing your mat. Blocks under your hands. Good. Scoop that belly up and in. Tuck your toes. Push yourself up. Meet me in a high plank. Now you want to separate your feet as wide as your hips. Jog the knees. Keep gazing right in front of you. Big breaths in, big breaths out. We'll go back to one of our first combos. Crouching tiger, high plank. Into and 1. Meet me in a high plank. Push your booty back and low. High plank. Push your booty back. Good. So keep going. Find your own pace. Keep that belly hugged up and in. Press onto your hands. Dig into your fingers. Good. Up. Back. We meet back in a high plank right now. Drop the knees down. Push your hips forward. Give me the push-ups. Down and up. Down and up. Good. So you want to keep breathing. Dig into those fingers. Squeeze your tush. Beautiful. Last one here. Down and up. Slowly push yourself up again. Set one block off to the side. Grab the other one. Meet me back in the first shape of that class. Meet me on your back. Block in between your upper inner thigh. Tiptoe the feet Interlace your fingers like so, hands behind your head, elbows wide. Head is heavy. Okay, find that alignment around your core, pelvis, and rib cage. Bring those low ribs in, and whenever you're ready, we start to crunch up and down. Make sure you keep a nice space in between your chin and your chest. Remember that one. Making sure you're not pulling onto your head to get those crunches in. Okay, good. Up and down. Up and down. In 4, your left leg will extend. We meet with teeny tiny crunches. We have 2 more. Stay with me. That's the last one. Left leg goes up, little crunches. Now keep gazing at the sky. Big breaths in and out. Make sure your hips are facing up. Nice. Up and up. We meet with our legs in a tabletop position, knees over the hips. In 4, you're gonna drop your head down. In 2 and 1, drop your head down. Bring your legs into a tabletop, back to crunches. Up and down. Back to that lovely space. Good. Up and down. Your head stays heavy. Beautiful. This time you're gonna drop the knees to the left side. You're gonna keep your chest up. In 2 and 1. Keep that chest up. Drop the knees to the left. Back to crunches. Down and up. Down and up. Feel your obliques. Try your best to give a little extra squeeze to that block. Down and up. Good. You're gonna keep your chest up. We're gonna try to peel off our tailbone. In 2 and 1. Keep your chest up. Now knees in. Ooh, back center. Big breath out. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. 2 more, team. 2 more, and then we're done for today. Wow. In, down, in, and back, down, center. Drop the feet down. Okay. Now grab your block. Set it off to the side with his lovely friend. Meet me on your back. Feel free to ditch your ankle weights or wrist weight and just swing the knees side to side. You want to make sure your head is heavy. You want to make sure you're just softening everything that can be softened around your body. Good. Perfect. Now drop the knees to the left side. Maybe tilt your hips to the left as well. Option for you to grab a block. You can place that block in front of your legs. Eventually extend that top leg and just bring your top foot onto the block. Open your arms wide, and whenever you settle, just tilt your head, gaze at your right hand. Stay here for a hot second. Let your body relax. Catch your breath. Big breaths in, big breaths out. Now we're just gonna meet back center. We do the same on the other side. If you want to, you're gonna drop the knees to the right side. Use a block if you can. Bring your arms wide, tilt your hips, tilt your legs. Option for you to extend your top leg. So that's the left leg right now. Let your left foot sit onto the block if you want to. And then just tilt your head, gaze at your left hand. Try to soften. Big breaths in, big breaths out. Good. All right, team, meet me back center. Drive both knees towards the chest. Give yourself a big hug. You want to shrug your shoulders up and then push your shoulder blades down. Feel free to circle your ankles. Push your back against the mat. And again, you just want to try to soften. Big inhale, big exhale. Good. Release the tension around the legs. Grab your hamstrings, rock and roll up. Now extend both legs long. Bring your fingers next to your knees. Find a soft bend around the knees. Roll your shoulders back. Broaden up your chest and just spider crawl those fingers along the legs until you get a lovely stretch behind the legs. Big breaths in, big breaths out. No need to be dramatic. You don't need to bring your forehead down in between your knees. It's all good. Big breaths in and out. Bring yourself back center. Cross your legs. Meet me in a seated position. Fingers in front of the legs. Spider crawl those fingers. Crown is up. Good. Feel the stretch around your butt cheeks now. So good. Big breaths in and out. Spider crawl your fingers back and cross the legs the other way around. Fingers in front of the legs. Crown up and spider crawl those fingers again. So you want to find your own alignment here. Think about lengthening your spine. Think about tuning in with your butt cheeks. And just think about softening everything as much as you can. Big breaths in, big breaths out. Spider crawl your fingers back. Meet me with your hands over the knees. Give me a few circles here with your head. Drop the shoulders. Big inhale, big exhale. Ooh. Trying to let go of everything you're holding on to. Just try your best to hold space for yourself as we're reaching the final moments of that class. And just meet me back center. You're gonna take a big breath in, reach your arms up, lengthening your spine, bring your palms together, big breath out, side it out, just let it go. Thank you so much for joining this class today. I hope you did enjoy that lovely back to basics bar class. I do hope you feel energized and empowered after this one, and I can't wait to see you right back here onto the mat next week. Have a lovely rest of your day.